Hello everyone, Jayme Yahr here, Associate Curator at the Crocker Art Museum. Thank you for being with me today, for staying interested, connected, and supportive of the Crocker Art Museum during this time at home. I curate the photography, American works on paper, Native American, and American work between 1900 and 1950 collections at the Crocker. Prior to joining the Crocker team about 7 months ago, I was a university professor in New Hampshire and Minnesota, where I taught art history and museum studies. Prior to that, I have a long history in the field of museums, and I am happy to be back in Sacramento and at the Crocker. Like many of you who are currently sheltering in place with your children, your grandchildren, maybe nieces and nephews, maybe you're Zooming with your friends' children, I have a kid at home. My daughter is 3, and she has certainly been keeping me busy during this last few weeks, working from home, parenting from home. So let's dive into analyzing art history style, one of her projects. See it here. First off, the composition. A scene comprised of animals, dinosaurs, ink blobs, stamps. Not quite sure what to make of it at first. Let's start from the beginning. Title, untitled, number 35. Work on paper, clearly been creased down the middle, clearly not framed yet. This is highly problematic for our registrars. A shout out to Ashley Crocker and Erin Itali, our registrars at the Crocker Art Museum, who would be very unhappy with the fact that we have a work on paper that is creased, rumpled, and clearly some problems here with glue usage. This is going to be a problem in our conservation down the road at the museum itself. You can see that this project is really a mixed media collage. So we have crayon and ink on paper. We have ink stamps that were used. We also have physical pieces of paper that have been glued, as well as stickers. Highly problematic when it comes to materials. But let's think about this for a second. Clearly some swirling lines, looking a lot like a Jackson Pollock perhaps. We also have a very interesting slope to the pasted animals, maybe be representing some kind of mountainscape. We have animals here pasted on at different heights and sizes. Also some dinosaurs stamped around. A couple things to think about. We're seeing a little bit of maybe a mass, a kind of built up of colors, maybe depth. Maybe this is swirling around. There's some confusion in the brain. Maybe this is like a Claire Falkenstein work, like at the Crocker Museum, where it's wire that's really all meshed and mashed together. Falkenstein's work, body-centered cubic, also has small pieces of glass inside that piece. Maybe it's a little bit like a William Hahn work, where it's a painting where you're seeing animals from all different directions. There might be some inspiration that we can find here. Also, bright and bold colors. You can see this bit of orange here, this bit of red, a lot of green on this side of the piece. So we're definitely appealing to maybe some expressionism here, or even some impressionistic colors when we're looking at this piece of the work itself. I think there might also be a deeper commentary. If we start to look really, really close at this work, we can see a couple of important things. One, animals in our environment as a whole. Maybe this is the chaos of everyday life that we're experiencing. Also, I want you to focus in here on this stamp, here on this stamp. Massive cocktails, potentially killed the dinosaurs. This really is incredibly important to keep in mind when we're thinking about artist expression and also the deeper meanings and concepts behind a work of art. We've talked a little bit about line. We've talked a little bit about composition. We've talked about materials. We've talked about conservation. We've talked about movement within the work. And this is where I think I will leave you to dig into your own house, your own projects, maybe the projects of your kids, your grandkids, your nieces and nephews, the people you know. Have a little fun with it. Have a little bit of art history in your life. And please stay healthy, stay safe, stay connected. Come back and see us at the Crocker as soon as we can. Thanks a lot.